to Vegas Market Monthly, bringing you the newest news on Vegas and the market monthly. Las Vegas A's, formerly known as the Oakland A's, they're finally stepping their foot into Las Vegas. We're going to dive into it today and see how it's actually going to affect our city as a whole. Is this going to be a positive, a negative?
I'm so damn excited about the A's coming to Vegas. I had an uncle stationed at a naval base in Oakland in the early 70s, and 72-3-4. We had season tickets behind right field, Reggie Jackson. So I got to watch Catfish Hunter and Vita Blue and all those fellas play baseball as a youth. And having them come to Vegas is about as exciting for me as it gets.
They're set to open in 2028. Probably going to get delayed. That's just how construction works down here, especially in a project as big as this. The Tropicana, as many of you may know, is already demolished. They already did the sunset on that. And I mean, that was a big staple in our community. Now, a lot of the other hotels are kind of looking around like this, like which one's next. They're going to start breaking ground in early 2025 is what they're hoping for. They've already got the rendering out of what it's going to look like. And as you can see, they're going to have some day clubs. I mean, everything is going to be, most likely a Lululemon is going to be down there. So you're going to have a place, you're going to have a spa for the wife to go. You're going to have actual hotel, casino, everything's going to be there. So that the dad and the kids can go down and watch the A's. The wife can take a spa day away with the girls. And now this kind of gives you an opportunity to be in the same place in Las Vegas, have that connection, and be just another room away.
Yeah, exactly. And just, Devin, the world we live in today, it very well could be the man going to the spa and the woman going to the baseball game. Let's be fair, right?
I don't mind a good spa day.
What makes Vegas super cool? We don't have many historic buildings in Vegas. We knock them right down and keep moving. Full circle of this. This used to be the Tropicana Hotel, and right where this Bally's Tower is used to be a old fountain. My grandfather, Donald Southwick, helped build that fountain.
No kidding.
Yeah, many years ago. And so it's kind of cool to see all this happening. I want to talk about strategic positioning for a minute. So there's a constant battle on the Las Vegas Strip between north and south. Think of the Las Vegas Strip bookend by two roads, Sahara, and on the south end of that is Tropicana. This road right here is Tropicana, and this road is Las Vegas Boulevard. For the south end of the Strip, it's been kind of dead, right? It's been, when you look at this resort, or the Tropicana, what's around the Tropicana up here and behind it is kind of, not the greatest developments, right? What this is going to do to the south end of the Strip is kind of equivalent to what the Fontainebleau is currently doing to the north end of the Strip. It's going to create life. We've got some gorgeous resorts down there. We've got the MGM right here. We've got New York right here. You've got a big, fun kind of environment there. And then across the street, you've got, as you mentioned, you've got the baseball stadium, but then you've got three different resorts that are being built around this as part of this. And you're going to have just an amazing amount of excitement on the south end of the Strip.
Honestly, I've been saying it for a long time. We're becoming the new LA. And I mean, this just further puts the foot down on that. Proof is in the pudding, people. It's happening.
Yeah.
This is going to be a great thing. It's going to create a lot of jobs, various different types of attractions that they have at this location. There's going to be a ton of different job openings here. And it's looking like it's going to be a bigger operation than the Tropicana was. It's going to increase the local revenue by, I mean, tenfold.
Yeah.
And it compared to the Tropicana. I mean, we're going to have a lot more tourists coming here. We're going to have a lot more opportunity for locals to see major league sports. Again, we're going to have a new casino that's probably going to be offering some sort of incentive to come by.
Yeah.
So a lot more people are going to try to, get their hand in on that. There's going to be new shops that come down there. I'm a foodie, and I'm excited to see what the A's are going to bring with them when it comes to a new location that's really, really bright and brilliant like this. The community events, I mean, like I mentioned, the possible World Series, Major League Baseball, utilizing the field in, fireworks shows. You can sit in the stand and watch fireworks from the stands right there. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be some crazy things that happen on that field just for the locals to enjoy as well as the tourists.
And I hadn't even considered, Devin, a World Series until you said it, because I don't associate my A's with the World Series anymore, unfortunately, at least of late.
It's bound to happen.
It's it's going to happen. As a local, I don't even try to go to Raiders games. And the reason is because I'm not competing against just local Raider fans. I'm competing against all the visitors on whoever the visiting team is. You know, you're from Cleveland and your Browns are playing the Raiders. Yeah, you're on a flight to Vegas. What a great place to see your Browns play. And I think that's what we're going to see with baseball, just like we see it with football and hockey. Half our stands, if not more than half our stands on any given day, are filled with visitors. So the A's are going to receive a tremendous amount of support in the Vegas market.
Every positive comes with a negative.
Yeah.
So what impact is this going to have for us as a local community?
Golden Knights, Raiders, and A's all within a mile. The stadiums all within roughly a mile of each other. This is, for many people, the I-15 runs parallel right here to the Las Vegas Boulevard. And for many people, you get off at Tropicana and you take it down here to the airport. I'm not doing that. When this stadium gets built and this resort goes in, you've got MGM on one side, you got this on this side, you got the Excalibur, you got the New York, New York. And what I feel from that is a crap load of traffic trying to get in and out of the airport. I'm taking the 215 and going around. How about you?
Absolutely. Think about it. Like, there's going to be a time where the planets align, and then there's going to be the A's playing, the Raiders playing, and the Knights playing. And you're going to see a lot of attraction because, again, it's cheap to travel here. The hotels, you can find some great deals. And what is a better excuse to go see your favorite team play than, oh, they're playing in Vegas this weekend? So all three of those teams, mixed with just our random anywhere between 100 to 250,000 patrons in the city at any given moment, all conjoining at that trifecta of sports.
Yeah.
It could be pretty interesting to see what's going to happen down there. But the prime rates for Uber drivers is going to go crazy.
Yeah. If you're an Uber or a Lyft driver in Vegas, you're going to do pretty well, I suspect.
It's going to cause some rising costs, I think.
Again,
Uber, you're gonna have some difficulty finding a less than $30-$40 Uber to get home from the game or to the game. It's going to cause some issues down there. The stadium is going to cost $1.5 billion to produce. It's what the estimated cost is, and that's to put it on par, as you mentioned earlier. The Fountain Blue also costs that much, and we saw its construction take quite a while as well. So I wouldn't hang yourself up on that date at 2028. They're asking for $380 million from the state. I don't know if it got approved or not, but that's what they're asking for. Another $300 million loan on top of that, as well as some private investors. So it's going to be privately and publicly funded. So we could see this maybe have an impact. I doubt that it's going to be that large to where we see a major change for a long term, but it could cause some impacts.
Yeah, keep in mind, though, that this is a combination development between the A's, Bally's, and several other entities. The owner of the A's has agreed to put $1 billion towards this overall investment. Can you imagine having $1 billion to throw at something like a baseball stadium? As soon as we get this one done, we're just going to recharge up and put in NBA and MLS. Yes, NBA and MLS are going to come to Vegas. In MLS, we want a new team, just like we got in NHL, and I believe that we're going to get them. Devin does mostly residential real estate. I do mostly commercial real estate. You've got this food and beverage section. You've got all sorts of retail area here. You know, I love Lululemon, right? You know this. I just want to shout out Lululemon. You need to be here and you need to call me so we can get to work on getting your site reserved now for you, as well as all other retailers, because you are going to want to be in this retail area right here. When this thing opens, it's gonna make a lot of money.
I can only imagine attending a game and then walking from the hotel rise right here down to the entry and then passing on the side a Lululemon, and it just so happens to be a little chilly outside.
Yeah,
I'm stopping.
Yeah, I'm stopping. I'm stopping too. It doesn't matter where you are in this great country of ours. If you've got a question about real estate, we're putting these videos out to help educate and keep people informed on real estate here in the Las Vegas Valley.
As we wrap up, we have to point out that it's a positive and a negative. It's a double-edged sword. It's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows, but it's going to bring a lot of really great attention for more businesses and more opportunity, like you said. If you got some thoughts about it, drop them in the comments below. Do you think it's going to be a good thing? When do you think the next World Series is going to be? If you have any of those questions, your thoughts matter as well. Just drop them in the comments. Have a great day.